Tell me what you think about this panel being out in the yard. How will this Renogy 320 watt panel look in my front yard? Let's talk. What's up? It's Al from askivesolar, where I like to keep solar simple. I like to power stuff during outages, and I like to save some coins using all this stuff I have, because why not? First of all, this is a quick kind of put together video. I have a potential opportunity, we'll see if it works out, to get 2 more Renogy 320 watt panels. This video is about me seeing what that panel will look like in my front yard, because if I get 3 of these dips, that could pose an interesting situation. Because right now, I haven't taken care of these trees being taken down yet. I haven't even bought the chainsaw yet, but that's where some of my panels are gonna go to take care of the sun. I feel like a peasant who's stuck with this lowly 5 hours, 4 hours of solar power during the winter season, because I can't move my panels around because a lot of them are in series now. But that's neither here nor there. If I get, it's kind of in God's hands now. How I do is I'll be like, Lord, if you don't want me to have it, just don't let it happen. But if you cool with it, yeah, I mean, it's a really good deal. If I end up with all of those panels, I'm basically trying to think long term. Because right now I have 3 190s, 1 180, but they're pretty much the same thing. I have 4 of those panels right now that if something comes through in the next 2 months, I'll be able to put all of those panels in series. And likely those panels will go right here, or they may stay right there. But what am I going to do with 3 of these now? So I'm thinking about a situation where if I have the space, maybe I could put 2 right here, push this one all the way over to this edge right here, and that would give me some room for another panel, so I could have 2 320s right here. If these move, then that gives me some space right there as well. I've been kind of recording in the garage because this stupid dog next door keeps barking. I'm gonna disconnect this panel right here shortly, bring it out to the front, and see what it looks like compared to the 200 watt Bourgeois panel I have back there right now. Oh, big bad Beetleborgs under my panel. You're lucky they're outside. I try to let the little bugs live outside. All right, let's just take it. Here is the difference of what this panel looks like versus this 200. That's a 320 by Renogy, 200 by Bourgeois. Now, this panel is a lot smaller. New 9BB technology. It has a shorter and wider appearance than most 200 watt panels, so that helps it out. I gotta catch my breath. This panel's not light. Now, there are 2 main positions that this panel occupies in the summer. Winter gets interesting. I have that panel like that, and then it also moves to over here on this ball. This ball is super convenient for me just rolling it around the yard to angle my panel. There's another reason why I'm doing this, is because I want to know what the panel looks like, so I can have an understanding of what my wife will have to contend with a bigger panel in the front yard. I'm trying to think in the future, because let's say I get some type of big EcoFlow, whether it's from the used market or if EcoFlow starts to play with your boy, or if something comes up where I could get another power station that could take in up to or more than 12 volt panels. Because I don't have a whole lot of space, like I said, in the back to deal with all of the panels that I have back there now, I want to entertain the idea of having a bigger power station be on my ground floor in my entertainment zone, getting more power from a panel that's this big. So let's see what it looks like laying down. I'm cool with that. I don't think that looks too crazy. It's huge, but should I go ask the missus what she thinks? Where's my beautiful wife?
So now he's creating the animals that walk on what?
Land.
While she's doing a little bit of homeschooling in the Bible, let's put this back out here, because ain't no reason to be missing out on sun. So that is what it looks like comparatively. I think that this is fine. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments. Is this too much to have in the front yard? I don't need you to talk.
Oh. She said speak a little louder.
When I ask you, I want you to speak a little louder.
Oh, okay.
So tell me what you think about this panel being out in the yard.
In my mind, I just want to be free of solar in the front yard.
Purple. Okay.
Okay. I mean, like I am at least accustomed to a panel all the time,
Right.
but I do notice the panel all the time. So it would be nice for a front yard to be free of solar because there's solar everywhere else. Literally. Are you going to leave the balcony alone?
I can.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's great. It's a great size. You know what I mean? Like I get. I mean, it is kind of out of the way. You know what I mean? It's a fence. Like, you know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like, I get it. I'm coming around.
I see you. Come around. Swing that corner.
I know.
Swing around.
On the bend. So, I mean, the funny thing is, if I could pull the Dell aside as far as, I want my space. That's a nice size panel. Is that a 400 or something?
It's a 320.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why my wife is dope. I could absolutely like bogart the situation and be like, well, I'm going to have a panel in this front yard, but it's about collaboration. I wanted to get her thoughts. I appreciate that she shared her feelings and that she was reasonable. So I have more options on the table for as my portable power station collection expands and becomes more capable, right? Right. For example, the EcoFlow Delta 2 is a prime example of having a 50 volt input limit. And that would be perfect for a panel like that, which is rated at about 40 volts. Or you could put two 12 volt panels, which is typically about 21 to 23, 19, 17, depending on what you have. So you could put two of those in series. But I would like to have one panel up there, 40 volts, which wouldn't max out the EcoFlow Delta 2. Hey, EcoFlow, holla at your boy for that Delta 2. It's a perfect, not perfect, it's a perfect power station in the $1,000 mark. It has no competition. So I would advise you guys, if you like videos like this, feel free to check me out on Patreon. That's where I share more of these casual videos. Sometimes the casual videos make it to YouTube depending on the purpose. But if you want to see all of them, check me out on Patreon. It's as cheap as $3, as costly as 15, maybe $1 a month, but it just depends on your pockets. Your pockets ain't my pockets. I don't know how much you have to be contributing to your board. All right, it's $5.